call. USA Flag, sponsored by Game Changer.
These are two teams all too familiar with each other, too, as well, Sam, as Freaks in the family, like you said, have some of the best flag football players in the nation, and they're going to lock horns one more time. Money game now.
The Freaks are going to be a mixture of teal and black jerseys, with the family all together in the blue and white jerseys. A heck of a trip to get to this one. There is a lot of eyes on this game. There are a lot of great, talented players as we get ready for this one. You want to see flag football at its top level, this is where you need to be.
Freaks won 28-0 to get here, and a very competitive game for the family, able to sneak one out over YTG.
Speed and agility. I can't wait to watch this one. Obviously, a lot of people can't wait to watch this one as this field is completely full around with a lot of people checking this one out. The referees are pumped up. The lights are pumping. It's time to get some flag football here, folks.
And we're looking at the Freaks starting out with possession offensively. And in a game like this with two offenses that could score quickly, going to be interesting to see if defense is even a factor in this game.
Freak's going to be on offense first as the quarterback, as he has throughout this entire tournament. Going to start deep in the gun. Now this one deep into his own end zone. He's got a big arm, but they like to go underneath as well. So we're going to see how this one goes. And time to get busy as the game gets started. Interception, and the family says, how are you doing? We are still hot from the last one.
Talk about a way to start a pick six. I mean, if that doesn't wake you up and get the juices flowing, I don't know what will. Now you got to talk about starting immediately behind the 8-ball. How do you respond when getting punched in the mouth in round one?
The family defensive back sitting there like a cobra, grabbing that and scoring a quick 6. As it looks like they're going to line up for one there. Just like that, an interception for interception.
And you reverse the one right back, so you hold them to 6. And, I mean, the only thing that where this could work against you is if you don't get something going offensively, you all of a sudden see yourself potentially giving a 2-for-1 opportunity at the end of the half to the family as well, because they'll get the ball to start half number 2.
The Freaks are not new to this, but they are true to this, and they've got the ball back again. A double pass right underneath. Put him on the map's going to make that catch there. Part of the USA flag football team as well. So look for him to make some big plays in this one as we get ready for second down.
Nice grab as well, and I mean that's what the family, or the Freaks, excuse me, needed to do just to get some confidence going after the INT in the last drive.
3 bunched up in the middle with one lone receiver out to the right. Most likely going to see this quarterback take a deep gun position, and that's exactly where he's going to go. Wants room because look at the speed of the rush. He puts one over there. Roy going to come down with that. Good for a first down, and they're just past the dotted line on the scoring side of the field.
Yeah, 1st and goal's now set up, and with them trailing by 6, this gives them a prime opportunity to not only get back in this game, but also to grab a lead.
Trying to keep their offense on point for this one. The family's defense not one to be overlooked.
They're going to be starting, it looks like, someone in the backfield with their traditional quarterback, almost setting up like a halfback position here.
So the quarterback, if he gets it directly from the center, is not eligible to run. Trying to cut down, and he absolutely does that from the family. Looking to connect it with Roy again there.
That was great defense on that to be able to swat it out of bounds. Those ones are really hard where it's ranging out of bounds, but you could keep the feet in still. You got to get a really good extension to get the fingertips on it, able to get some digits on it, though.
Here we go again. Quarterback's got the ball. The rush is in. He's got a man all alone in the end zone, and the Freaks are going to answer with a touchdown of their own.
An absolutely money pass, and he's cashing out on that one. What a nice post route that was ran on that one, and found it beautifully in the end zone for the 6.
Lot of green in front of him. Found it, found the lane, and gets the pass. Another quick one right there, and they're going to grab one very, very quickly. This one, Freaks ahead 7-6.
Gave them the extra point, too, and we talk about responses after getting punched in the mouth early. That's exactly what the Freaks were able to do, grabbing the extra point after, and now they lead 7-6.
Now for the first time, the family going to have to deal with an entire field in front of them on offense, as that first score does come by a pick six.
I mean, these two teams, some of the best, so much speed on both of them. So it's like if you get it to any of these guys in the open field, it can almost all burn you.
Bunched up there as they're going to break out. He's going to throw it all the way in the corner, in and out of the hands, and it's not a family connection there.
Not that time, no, it's not. Just a little bit off the beating path with that toss. But, hey, it was still a nice play drawn up. Still got plenty of clearance in the end zone. The throw was just a hair off.
Sometimes you want to get out there and test it bright and early, and that's what they're doing. They set up here in another bunch formation. This young man, he's got it. In, out, in. The juke stick is working as he gets low, just short of the first down right there.
Big to stop him short of that first down and force a third. Going to be interesting to see with this third and short scenario after we've seen the arm accuracy earlier in this drive.
One of the most impressive things you're going to see on the field today is just the quick speed of these gentlemen. When they get the ball, they're out in a hurry. Just like this, give them inside in, but the Freaks defender, watching the belly button is what they say to do, grabs the flag.
That was a great grab, too, and, you got to be just as quick, if not quicker, to be able to react to that with how much speed he's putting behind that, how much emphasis he puts on the hip movement as well to try to avoid it. He does a great job getting in there and being able to grab the flag early on as well, too, because the new first down marker's backed up on that first down mark. So you get a fresh set of downs, but you're only about a yard or two ahead.
Yeah, you're going maximum distance on the scoring side here. Quarterback eligible to run on this one. He's going to throw it. Almost picked there, as that's a tip drill, but out of bounds.
Dangerous as well, as it did get tipped, but works out for the family this time, gets them back to where they were.
You talk about the trust that these quarterbacks have in their receivers. They throw the ball out there and let the athletes do the work. Quarterback is eligible to run again. He's got a man all alone, and the family connection happens right there. Is he in before I give him the credit?
Yeah, he got it in the back corner of the end zone. It was signaled touchdown by the official on the far sideline now, as the family will line up for one, but give the lead right back to the family. Punch, counter-punch football right now.
And this is exactly what you would expect in this championship match. Good for the touchdown. They're going to be bunched up going for the extra point here.
They got denied the last time they were in this situation, trying to make good on the extra.
Ball snapped. Quarterback cannot run, but he can throw. That one is going to get tipped out of bounds, and another no-go on the extra point for the family.
Another big denial by the Freaks as well, and if they could keep this pace up, those extra points are going to start adding up before you know it here on the family.
Yeah, if you're getting 7 and they're getting 6 in a high-scoring affair, that's really going to come
Any
back
kind
and
of
get ya.
separation that you can get is what you're looking for at this situation points-wise when you got this much talent on the field.
Here's Freaks quarterback. He's got a lot of room. He's going to throw that out there. He's looking to put it on the map, but misses the mark.
Tried to get it just past the first down marker, looking for a fresh set of downs, but now going to be backed up second down and long in front of him.
This quarterback is one we've seen throw the ball very long, very accurately throughout both days of our coverage. Bunched up here in the middle. Back in his own end zone. He's going to let it fly, and guess what? All alone.
My goodness.
Again, nobody on him. Good for 6. The full length of the field, and that's how they do it.
Put some salt and pepper and season that baby up. He is cooking him out there on the field. That's a second one he got for the long ball.
Twice alone, as he has been able to get himself away from the coverage.
And now another extra point try. They made good on it the first time. Freaks have a chance to double it up, 2 extra points to none on the other side.
13-12, Freaks up in this one. Quarterback back, the ball's up.
Oh,
Put it on the map.
My goodness.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's why he is USA flag football, because he makes catches like that.
We were talking about the one catch, cooking him up, had a scoop catch with that as well, too, as the dessert. Oh, my goodness, what a grab.
Family right back out on offense. No time to celebrate for the Freaks as they're getting ready to get tested right here again.
So you're looking at 14-12, and Freaks have the ability to score quickly, but those extra points are starting to really hurt them now.
Quarterback pitches out. Another throw, and they got a man wide open. Another lateral.
No, they got the flag pulled beforehand, and that's a big play by the Freaks that time, and the family has been roasting people on that play all day long, too, with those laterals and beating them with the speed on the out routes. But couldn't
huge
really
defensive play.
Absolutely, getting that flag pull and keeping them behind the first down marker as well.
Ball snapped off. A little bit of trickery here, and they're getting rushed. He almost fell down, and the flag gets pulled as he tries to split the defenders.
And that was a great job, too, when you look at Freaks. Everyone stays in their lane that time and doesn't leave their lane and doesn't leave their assignment, and it really just peppered the field with defenders that time. Didn't give them really much running room.
Third down here as Freaks are going to be bunched up here on the dotted line on the non-scoring side of the field. Quarterback is back. He cannot run. Good for the first as the Freaks are going to start off with another set of downs.
And that's exactly what you wanted to look for.
Or excuse me, the family.
Try to get another fresh set of downs as the family now needed that. They needed the first. Looking good for them to try to retake a lead.
2 wide receivers out to the left. And they're going to go with this alternative formation again. Quarterback takes he can now run.
Nice defense.
Good defense there, but he leaves him in the dust. Moves away.
Wow.
And did he
Touchdown
score? He
score.
does.
Yep.
Tell you what, he gets down low before he gets into the end zone, trying to make his hips as difficult as possible for the flag.
Defense was there. The sack was in the hands until it wasn't. What an offensive recovery, too.
Abe, his ability to change the game just with how athletic he is. 18-14 here as they go for this extra point, looking to make their first extra point of the game. Throws it. He found him that time. And that makes it 19-14.
He opted to zag when everyone else was zigging one way. And, I mean, it worked out for him. No one on the left side of the field and an open find in the end zone for the extra.
2 wide receivers out to the right. Quarterback lets it
Oh,
fly.
my goodness.
It's a foot race. Nobody home in the end zone as he lets that one go. And we've seen those bunch formations work. They seem to cause confusion on the defense because everybody's going everywhere. You have defenders running into each other, essentially picking each other.
Keeps the defense off balance as well when you just try to toss it deep like that every once in a while, because keeps them on their heels where they have to worry about those streak routes and those deep post routes that the Freaks have been able to so efficiently run all day.
5 points the separator here. As we get ready here for
my man number 4,
which should
watch
be
him on the
second
near side
down.
sideline. Number 4 for the Freaks has been a big scoring man all day. They keep finding him in these deep routes as well, and he's been burning defense.
He's been able to run post corners and leave people in the dirt. Ball back to the quarterback. Underneath, looking for put him on the map.
Family's starting to respond with a good defensive stand this drive around after the 2 quick scores by the Freaks.
And this coming up should be third down. And the Freaks pretty deep in their own territory. They're going to have to at least get close to that first down.
The last pass went towards the first down marker, so you knew what they were looking for. You got to feel like that's got to be the game plan right here, is get to that first.
Ball is snapped back, and it looked like Roy,
right into your living
talk
room.
about the action cam as Roy is good for the first down.
Look at him, too. You want to talk about supreme focus, knowing you're approaching the sideline with a two-toe tap and able to grab it. First down catch, and that could be a game-changing play.
It's all about the awareness, knowing where you're at, where you need to be, and he got done exactly what they needed to be done. They're going to start right at the first down marker. Quarterback deep, here's the rush. Ball's out. Almost intercepted there by the family.
The defense on the family actually had that route beat out as well, too, was the leading runner on that one, able to swat it away with ease.
Yeah, I think he was hoping that he could throw that out there and his guy would run out.
And when we're looking at it, it's going into halftime. What a first half we've had.
Yeah, that's going to be the halftime, and we'll be right back here in this championship match.
Before your team steps up to the plate, we're here to help you step up your game. Game Changer is the #1 app for youth baseball and softball. Game Changer takes youth sports apps to a whole other level with incredible features like easy-to-use scorekeeping and free live streaming. It's time to retire the old spiral-bound scorebook. With Game Changer, your scorekeeper can quickly enter every play in the game right on a smartphone or tablet. Those plays are automatically translated into over 150 stats, including batting and pitching sprite charts. And after every game, the app generates an article recapping the action, just like you'd find in the sports section of your local newspaper. Best of all, we've made it easy for you and your staff to access all of your stats and information in your Game Changer web portal on a mobile device or desktop. Staying organized throughout the season can be tough. Game Changer gives you team management tools that make scheduling games and practices easy and seamlessly integrate into the calendars of your parents and coaching staff. Plus, enhanced messaging and alerts, photo sharing, and RSVP features keep everyone who needs to know in the know. Game Changer is the first and only app of its kind to offer live streaming. Just mount a smartphone to the backstop and it's game on. Now everyone can...
Welcome back, second half in this championship match, 5v5. The family up 19-14 over Freaks. Family going to maintain possession of the ball here in the second half as well.
We talked about that initial pick six that could come back to really hurt the Freaks. That was a 2-for-1 opportunity now that set up the family as they were able to score, hold defensively the Freaks from getting any extra points before the half, and now a chance to add on.
While the pick six is a huge boost for them, they've had some woes, and that's in the extra point department. He's got a man wide open, and that pass is deflected. Great defense there by the Freaks to come in and grab that.
Good defense as well, because he was clear in the open field and a lot of distance cleared defensively by the man on the Freaks to be able to get in there and swat it away.
And number 13 only needs one step, and he is out of there.
Second down and long now set up.
They're going to be bunched up in the middle. Toss back over to 13. He's going to try. They're unable to get the flag.
Utilizing all kinds of speed that time, just getting it to their guys with the most speed and the fanciest footwork, getting it to them in the open field as much as they can.
First and goal, about 2 yards out. Family getting ready to go here again. Quarterback eligible to run. He's got a man all alone in the end zone, and the family connection again there.
Another big score, too, and they did what they needed to do. Came out of the gates, added on, and now their lead substantial. Leading by 11, you got that 2-possession lead. Add another one to it, give it 12, a dirty dozen.
Quick hitter right there, and they have figured out what the problem was early on in this game as they were able to score and not able to get the extra point. They've put the whole puzzle together now.
We've seen the Freaks opt to go to that deep ball a few times, and they've gotten a couple of big strikes for 6, but they're going to need to look to get another one if they have one in their back pocket.
Freaks coming out here on this one, 26-14, they are down. Throw over the middle, almost intercepted, and that's the second one by number 6 for the family that he's almost grabbed.
They're really covering it up well that time on defense, as it felt like there was so many players on the field, even though they're just playing with the standard 5v5, but it just really swarmed where they needed to swarm and got the good to stop.
Even with that, Roy's going to grab that, and he's short of the first by about 3 or 4 inches.
Third down and very short now. defensively, they might be giving it to you on the first.
Quick substitution in here as there's some flag issues here. Bunched up here in the middle for the Freaks. Down 14-26. Very close to the first down. Quarterback takes a snap from under the center. He's got a man. Uh-oh! Wrong team. Another interception.
Another interception indeed, and that's been the difference maker in this game. 2 big-time stops and big-time turnovers that have turned this game on its head.
And worth noting is the stopping point of them. They are about 2 or 3 inches away from the first down, and they can get another first down.
Looking where the family is now. If they can get another score here, strike, leading by 12, you could extend that lead up to 18 potentially. Big time here for the family if they can get another 6 on the board.
As we are in the second half of this one, time begins to become a factor. Bunched up in the middle is the family. Quarterback ineligible to run in this one. We've got a flag on the play. It's probably going to be unnecessary roughness. 13 drops that one to the grass.
So, yeah, there's going to be the contact that was created on. It's going to go against the family, like you said, so back them up.
As they get ready for this second down, and backing up, that first down becomes a little bit further away. Second half here in this championship game, 5v5 USA Flag Football Championships, sponsored by Game Changer. Sam Torres, Ty Bartell on the call as we're getting ready to go. Bunched up in the middle, back to the quarterback who's eligible to run now.
He's trying to get another beat. Just got to stay with him, but he's creating so much time to try to find a lane to pass. Again, he gets the seam, though.
Found the corner there, and they are going to get the flag, but he's going to be good for the first down.
He's so difficult to try to keep in front of, as he were able to keep him in front for a good bit of time, but he always seems to find a seam.
That rush is going to come back there. You're going to see it aggressively get there and just keep him in front. Three bunched up here in the middle. Trying to kill off the clock in this one. And that is going to be a timeout. In these flag football games, you only get 3 for the entire game.
Just trying to burn the clock, too, realizing that that's also the other enemy of the Freaks right now. If you can get that down to 000s, you're in the business.
14-26 here in this one. The family up with the ball. The Freaks, if they get the ball back, are going to have to pull some miraculous offense and more so some miraculous defense.
2 interceptions have really made all the difference in this game by the Freaks offense, and the family has taken well advantage of those extra opportunities.
As this timeout wraps up, they take the timeout, and first down here for the family. Trying to kill off the clock here, which does not have 3 minutes. Or it's third down. Okay.
Giving them a lot of distance here as well in between the line of scrimmage and where the Freaks defense is playing.
Bunched up in the middle with one wide receiver to the left and the right. Quarterback drops a quick one out there. He's out of bounds.
Able to get past the first down marker that time. And a new first down. Pretty close to striking distance for another score.
Freaks looking to make a big defensive play and essentially score on that one to get themselves back in this game. The family, on the other hand, trying to keep it close-knit. They want to kill off this clock and take away the chip.
Another score by the family pretty much does it. Oh, my goodness. Tried to go all
13
out
in and
attack.
out of his hands.
Tried to go all out attack with the rush that time, and then little fake back and then toss to the right. But couldn't find the target that time, so defensively, take away a down.
As we're setting up here again, two bunched in the middle. You're going to have one that's going to toss the ball to the quarterback, which makes him an eligible runner, which changes the approach on the rush because the quarterback can rush.
Oh,
In the corner, he's got him, and that's another touchdown for the family.
He sells everything, too, with all of his movement and all the motion he has with the arms, the legs, the hips, and then he fires a perfect seed to the corner of the end zone for another score.
And the family affair in this one has shown to be strong.
Oh, the toss back,
And
too.
good on the extra point.
Flags coming in at the end of it as well. But it was declined.
Freak's going to take over here. And Ty, they got to get down the field very, very quickly.
It's almost become a moot point at this point with how much points the family has been able to put up with the turnovers.
And that's
as well.
exactly what we're going to see. Here's number 4. He was going out there to get it. He's got 2 family members on the coverage.
Just took out some of the fans, too, sitting in the end zone over there as well. Everyone's all right on that end, but, yeah, going all out for it, just couldn't come up with it.
Second down here as we are still waiting to see exactly how much time is left. We know it's not much. Back to the Freaks quarterback. Another toss. This quarterback eligible to run. Flag is pulled.
Able to get a right up on that first down marker.
Third down here. Three minutes and 30 seconds left here in this one. Freaks quarterback, he's got a safety back with him, and back to him. Now he's got to throw. On the map, tries the hook and ladder. It hits the grass.
Yeah, and honestly, when we're looking at that, they're trying to get that lateral right back to try to get that outside edge on the one near side of the field and all the way home, but couldn't convert on the lateral back. And it's those type of plays that just haven't been going the Freaks' way in this game.
No, and it's all about the timing, and sometimes you got it and sometimes you don't, and they're having trouble in this one.
And it could vary game to game. You got to remember, these guys have been out here since, what are we talking, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock this morning, some of them?
Fatigue 100% setting in.
Hot day, you're playing about a dozen or more games. I mean, you're getting tired, no doubt.
And timeout going to be taken here by the family.
And the family just going to talk things over for a bit, but with a big lead, more or less a game plan, you're going to be talking about how we want to go about ending this thing, what we need to do to get ourselves to the promised land.
Just under about 3 minutes is where we should be, if not a little over.
And for the Freaks, I mean, they've had those opportunities to try to get those big strikes, but the throw's just been a little bit off in some cases, but also you got to give credit to the family. Their defense has been really sharp, especially here in the start of the second half.
33-14, family ahead in this one. The Freaks are going to go with a alternative formation here as their quarterback, and they're going to snap the ball all the way from the left side of the field. Looking to use the entire field here. Downfield, he's looking. Pass in the backfield, which leaves him eligible to run and throw. And he gets up there and gets up there quickly.
Like a speeding bullet, too, shot out of a cannon. He gets the extra turbo boost on the end of it, gets himself a huge, big play.
You got to respect the athleticism, and that's why that lane is open for him. Bunched up in the middle, one wide receiver to the left. Passes off, Right back to the quarterback. He has to throw. Up is on the map. Good for the touchdown. And the Freaks answer with a touchdown of their own.
Up high and down hard with that grab, and a nice one as well. He looked him off the one way and found him deep in the corner.
And it appears that the Freaks are going to go for 2 here.
You want as many extra points as you can get in this situation.
1 lateral, 2 lateral. Ball made a catch again, but is he inbounds? We're going to need help from the referees.
I think
and it's good for 2.
I think they were motioning that it was good. Yeah, I think we got the catch motion.
11 points separator in this one. 22-33. Family ahead, but Freaks getting the offense going here in this second half.
Just haven't been able to have an answer defensively against the Family's offense on the field or the speed.
Getting ready to go here. We got to be approaching that 2-minute area. Even set here on the field.
Not going to probably see the ball in the air too much. You don't want to risk interceptions in this case.
Motion here for the Family. Quarterback ineligible to run, and guess what he's going to do? Throw it all the way downfield. Goes up, makes the catch.
Goodness.
Another big play for the Family. Holy smokes.
In the hands of both. It looked like both the defender and the offensive receiver had their hands on it at the same time. It's called a touchdown. Hauling it in. What a grab.
I don't know what's more impressive on that one, the quarterback's throw or the wide receiver able to make that catch.
And that game pretty much decided after that one, and that's it. Yeah, they're going to shake hands. That score does it. The Family, with an offensive outpouring, get the win here.
The Family that stays together wins together. In this case, it's going to be the Family, your champion, 39-22